race started like this. The two Swan Yamahas ripped into Coppice at the front, and then across the mountain. Yet again, Josh Brooks, number 2, determined to make a move on Michael Rutter, and this time there's an awful collision going into Hall Bends, and the yellow flag was already waving as Rutter hit the grass and eventually crashed heavily onto the tarmac, leaving the red flag to go out and the 1-2 for Swan Yamaha.
We started and threatened that from day one, first session. We've been 1 and 2, so it's fair to say that I think that the pace they were setting there, they were pushing each other on, and you know, the little battle that ensued behind really, they probably tripped themselves up there. So I think everyone else was battling for third, and we were happy to take what we got. It's the team's first ever 1 and 2, and delighted with it. So let's roll on tomorrow, and hopefully, as I say, if the weather can stay well tomorrow, we'll, you know, we should have hopefully more of the same.
Just looking at a consistent finish there, just, you know, to help my case for the showdown, so to win it and get 3 podium credits and cement my position in the showdown. That's the ideal scenario really. The Swan Yamaha's working well this weekend, so got to thank them boys. You know, myself and Tommy were 8 seconds out front, so shows how well the Yamaha's working around here. And I think it's going to be a fight again tomorrow between myself and Tommy, but sets us up really well for the showdown. I think both Swan Yamaha boys are going to be right in with into the fight for the championship. So yeah, well happy.
We're coming to Cadwell's circuit that I like, and we just need to keep getting them podium credits, podium points, because I don't want to get to the last round and you know, miss out on the championship by 1 or 2 points, because we can gain them this weekend. Just go out there and have 2 good races today.
This was the start of the race with Tommy Hill initially getting the break off the line, but a couple of unwanted wheelies allowed his teammate to swoop round the outside. Tommy Hill had grabbed the advantage, he lost it, then he snatched it back with that trademark move on the hairpin as Shaky Byrne almost fell. Meantime, as Tommy Hill takes it over at the front, Michael Laverty outbreaks into park. Shaky Byrne on the HM Plant Honda. Tommy Hill, meanwhile, absolutely masterful at the front, crosses the line to win for the 11th time in British Superbikes.
Yeah, again first and second for Swan Yamaha, so it's good. It was a hard race, you know, every lap like pretty much plus 0, you know, so really good to get that race win. I'm just in a little pain at the moment with my shoulder, so you know, hopefully I can get a bit of ice on it in the meantime, get back across and get ready for race 2.
Not too bad. I hope to claw back Tommy and have a fight at him towards the end, but I was just struggling in the last 2 corners to match him with edge grip. You know, another Swan Yamaha 1-2 with the team as a whole have been you know, ahead of the rest all weekend, so hope this form continues right to the end of the season.
The race looked like this. Shaky Byrne got a dynamic start, but then suddenly found himself with a bit of air under the front wheel, had to just tickle back the throttle. Michael Laverty took advantage and surged to the front. And then Tommy Hill, his favourite passing manoeuvre was to dip down into the hairpin and get the better of teammate Michael Laverty. But Laverty was very, very strong on the brakes down the back straight into park. And then a mistake by Michael Laverty, a rare one, as they came through Mansfield. He dropped down a bit deep, a bit late getting onto the straight. Josh Brooks burst through. Tommy Hill took victory. 2nd place for a delighted Josh Brooks ahead of Michael Laverty, Shaky Byrne and Peter Hickman. And once again, the Swan Yamahas on top.
I thought I had it covered. I made 1 mistake in the 2nd last lap, and I wasn't even trying to make a move. It was just sizing Tommy at that stage. I could pass him any lap I wanted at the end of the straight, and I said I'll leave it to the end. We're strong. We'll be there for the championship in the next 3 rounds of the showdown.
You know, I felt good all weekend. Struggled my shoulder in the first race, so I'm a little bit happy that the race was reduced down a few laps. So I struggled the last 2 or 3 laps in that race, the first one. So I'm happy with that. Fantastic for Swan Yamaha as well. Good weekend.